Today, let's talk about one of the most powerful tools that you can have in your arsenal, the arsenal of resilience, and it's called the pivot. I mentioned it earlier. A pivot isn't a sign of failure. It's a sign of mastery. In a literal sense, to pivot is to keep one foot firmly planted while the other one shifts direction. It is the courageous decision to change your method without abandoning whatever mission you're on. It's the grace to admit that what worked yesterday could very well be the very thing that's holding you back today, because our life is not a straight line. It's really a series of adjustments. The most successful people you admire aren't the ones who, get it right the first time. They are the ones who were humble enough to pivot when they realized they were headed for a dead end. And in the wake of devastation, a pivot is the refusal to be buried by what you lost. It is the act of taking that one piece of your foundation that is still standing, whether it's your breath, your pulse, your core identity, and using it as a central axis to turn your face toward a future you may never have asked for, but you are determined to inhabit. It's the bridge between why is this happening to me and what do I do now? Sometimes the road you're traveling on literally ceases to exist. To keep walking straight is to walk right into an abyss. Grief and trauma, they're exhausting. So you pivot to stop fighting a reality that has already changed and start using that energy to build a new one. But you aren't starting over. You are starting from experience, armed with a resilience that only the fire could produce. Hold your head up high today if this is you, knowing that your ability to adapt is your greatest superpower. You aren't breaking, you are blooming in a different direction. The most beautiful cathedrals in the whole entire world were often built on the ruins of older ones that burned down. Your break is not your end, it is the clearing of the ground. So when you pivot in the midst of pain, you're telling the universe that you are not a victim of your history, but you are the architect of your recovery.
It's Misty and Derrick in the morning on 99.7 Woof FM.